Hello everybody, welcome to another review. This time we are reviewing Dreamgirls 2006. Gave this movie rating a 2, it's on 2017. A long music video does not make a motion picture, and that's what happened with Dreamgirls. Oh, it's so damn bad that I can't believe that this one ran for 130 minutes. I've seen many such films of making it in the high music business stories, and I can name at least 20 of them that are heads and shoulders above Dreamgirls. Putting up with the dreadful editing, my patience wore thin not too long after the starting of the film, and I couldn't believe how many musical segments I had to sit through with hardly much of dialogue between them. They were all terrible. Not only that, but some of the characters also, out of the blue, sang words instead of speaking them. I was like, what the... Setting was supposed to take place during the 60s and the 70s, but the appearances and the songs were anachronistic. In fact, everything looks and sounds 21st century. Way to go, everybody. The song lyrics in Dreamgirls are unbelievably horrible. They're so superficial that any 5th grader in the country can compose the same crap. The songs of the 60s and the 70s were particularly deep and symbolic. Listen to any of them that were performed by the Supremes or other noteworthy black groups at the time, and listen to any of the songs in Dreamgirls. There's really no comparison. I know when a movie is a stinker if I'm unable to name any of the characters or remember the faces, and that has been the case with Dreamgirls. I just didn't know about anybody's name except for the characters of Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, and Jennifer Hudson. Worse, nobody has made an impression on me. Throughout the film, I was begging, just end the music already, for Pete's sake. As far as acting goes, everybody is terrible. Jennifer Hudson doesn't deserve the Oscar because it's supposed to go for acting and not for singing. Eddie Murphy's nothing special, nixed his Oscar nomination too. Beyonce Knowles is beyond forgettable. She can't really act to save her life, and is as cardboard as they come. Was the movie intended to be a vanity project for her? The toupee on Jamie Foxx's head looks utterly ridiculous. Did he have to buy that at Supercuts? Bad to pay. As for the story, oh man, it's shallow and it barely fills up a medicine dropper. The entire time has been one simplistic scene after another. What the other pictures of similar themes have is that Dreamgirls doesn't have is the genuine depth that made me care for the characters and the root for them to break through the music scene. There are a lot of similarities between the characters of Dreamgirls and real people. Jennifer Hudson's Effie, who was supposed to die in the film, is based on Florence Ballard, one of the founding members of the Supremes. Jamie Foxx's Curtis is based on Berry Gordy Jr., the founder of Motown record label. Minus the huge hair, Beyonce Knowles' Dina is based on Diana Ross. It's extremely hard for me to tell who Eddie Murphy's Jimmy Early is supposed to be based on it, and it could be either Chuck Berry or Jackie Wilson, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, or Lionel Richie. His character is just all over the place. The side of the musical group was modeled after the Jackson 5, and that's gross. When Dina, I think Diana Ross, was talking about doing a movie project with John Lithgow's character, it was probably The Bodyguard with Steve McQueen and then later Ryan O'Neal. The project fell through in the late 70s. It was never realized until 1992 with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner taking over the roles. All in all, take a pass on Dreamgirls, which is nothing but a collection of fake Motown songs. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time for another movie review. See you next time. Bye-bye.